Hello traders, welcome back to the WillssFX YouTube channel. Today I'm going to go over, it's kind of like the weekly breakdowns, but I'm going to go over the FTMO profits for the week as well and go through my FTMO metrics. Because I haven't taken many trades this week, I thought it would just be nice to, not just make the video 5 minutes and actually go through the metrics, how I'm actually managing my trades and how I'm going about trading this funded FTMO account. What I've decided to do is limit the trades I take, because there's no point in having this funded account and then losing it because you're losing too many trades in a row. So what I was thinking, okay, I'm only going to take the perfect setups, and this is what I did. The whole week I've only taken 3 trades, so 3 setups. Should have been 5, and I'll go into that, but yeah, firstly I'm going to go onto the gold chart and show you what I had marked up for today. Firstly, this level here, this level across here was where I had an alert set. I set it last night, and annoyingly my trading view actually stopped working, and the same thing actually happened here as well. So although this was like 12:30, 1 o'clock, I'm usually kind of at the charts at this sort of time anyway, but I wasn't. And what I did was I actually set an alert at this level here. So what I do is I usually set it just below the area which I'm looking to enter, because let's say it taps that, and then I have a chance to actually get the charts up and then look to maybe enter the trade. But the annoying thing was the alert was still set here like that, and price had gone above where my alert was, and normally that would have given me a phone notification, would have made a noise on my PC and my laptop. It kind of makes a noise on all of them, that loud high pitch alert noise which TradingView does. That's what I was expecting, but obviously it didn't really want to give me an alert. So this trade I actually missed out on 8.5%. This scaling I actually missed out on 5%. So if you do the maths there, we would have missed out on like 13%, which on the FTMO is around 13 grand. So it's not really ideal. We've missed out on a lot of profit, 13 grand. It's a decent amount of profit for FTMO, It is very annoying, but I didn't force an entry, and even when price was here, just dropping down at this sort of level, I didn't enter. So, I wasn't getting FOMO. I knew that, okay, the entry was missed, we'll get another chance, and that's kind of what I waited for. And lower time frame, I actually got an entry here and I made a quick 1%. But if we actually look back at the rest of the week previously, and we find where we entered. Okay, so I actually entered a short position at this level here. So if I put the right values on, so I entered at 1933.32. My take profit was at 1928.6, and my stop level was 1935.32. That sort of risk reward. So you're probably thinking, oh, it's tiny, it's only a 1 to 2. But here's the thing, not every trade is going to be like a 1 to 8, 1 to 10, 1 to 20. You're going to get these trades which have the smaller risk to reward, and you just got to take the profits. I could have held further, but I was happy with the profits. And on a bigger account, let's say I'm trading a 10k account, it's only £200, but for me that was over £2,000. So I'm still happy with that sort of profit. And I did actually call this in the gold group here. As you guys can see, the gold short position on the first TP was actually hit. And then I closed out the position because we had a little bit of news coming into the markets. I think it was around this time at 12:30, I think, or 12. And then we did have that push to the upside, which probably would have stopped us out. Well, yeah, would have stopped us out, but we took the profit and made 2%. And as you see, waited for the perfect setups, and then the alerts missed, which was so painful. But it is what it is. You're not going to get every single trade perfect. But now if I go on to the other trades I've actually taken, we can look at AUDUSD. And if you are actually a subscriber on the YouTube channel and you watch my previous videos, then you will realize that I made a video here making £2,300 trading FTMO. And that was the trade which actually made me, 2,300. And if I actually show you where that was, okay, so around this area was where I actually caught the short positions. and we did have a 5 pip stop loss, and my original target was down here, but because of all this volatility, I took my profit at just over, well, pretty much just under 2.5%. Again, you know, not massive trades, but again, we're happy with the profit, and overall it does add up. And if I actually take you onto the FTMO metrics now, so you can see here that it is the FTMO account. If we refresh, you can still see, if we refresh on here as well, you know, it's not edited or anything like that, you know. We started on 21st of March, which was when I actually made that first trade on that AUDUSD. And I changed my profit split day to the 4th of April because it was on the 21st of April, but I changed it to the 4th because you can change it to within 15 days of the starting date. So I did that. And as you see, we get 80% profit. And we have this very, very nice bullish curve on the chart. You know, I can't remember the actual names for them. I haven't done GCSEs or anything in a couple of years now. But as you see, you know, we haven't been anywhere near the max daily loss, haven't been anywhere near the max loss. We haven't actually been in any losses. Obviously, these are because of the drawdown in some of the trades. You know, it all adds up. But overall, you see the first day we made $2,200, then we made $2,000, then we made $1,000. We took 3 trades in 5 days, and as you see, average profit was almost 2%. 29 lots, you know, that's because of the 20 lots which we actually placed on AUDUSD, and that was pretty much because of we only had a 5 pip stop loss, and we have a 100% win rate. So you see the only 3 trades we've actually taken, they've won. So, you know, this is kind of what I was saying about quality over quantity, and as you see here as well, it looks a bit better on the MT4 with that £5,000. And if we go over here, FTMO account, and there you go. So there is the profits. And while we're here, go and follow my Instagram account as well. I'll put it on the screen here. So go and follow me over on Instagram too. Keep up to date with all my trades. I do update a lot more on Instagram than I do on YouTube, so go follow me over there. But yeah, I'd say definitely focus on less trades. I see some people, you know, 5 to 10 trades per day, and it's like, how are you actually picking the best setups to take? If they're that good, how is there 5 to 10 setups per day? If your trading strategy is properly working, you know, obviously it's different for a scalper and all this, because I know what people are going to say, but I'd say you should only really need 1 to 2 trades per week. I get it's different if you have smaller capital, but if you've got that smaller capital, you can always get funding. You know, it's a readily available option at the moment for pretty much anyone. The lowest amount for a funding account, I think it's like £120, something like that. And would you rather make 10% and it be £12 on the £100 account? Or would you want to make 10% on a 10k account if you pass it with that £120 instead of putting it in a personal account? Then that 10% would be £1,000. So guys, I know which one I would rather do. You know, I'd rather make the £1,000 over the £100. And also the good thing about having the prop firms is you do have 0 risk as well. But yeah, just take the setups which you find perfect. You know, we would have made an extra 13 grand and we would be at 118 grand on the account, but instead we're at just over 105 grand. And you know, it's good going. 3 trades, 3 wins, over almost 5.5% profit. I'm happy with that, you know, I'm happy. And then I don't think I'll trade now until the profit split, because yeah, there's no point risking the profits now. Get my refund for the challenge, get my first profit split, and then I can start taking the risks. Then I can start maybe trading a couple more trades a week, that sort of scenario, because at the end of the day, it's free money. There's no risk on my part once I've actually got the refund, so that's when I can actually look to do that sort of thing. But gold is very interesting for next week. You know, it's given us some very nice setups this week. Been quite slow for my personal style of trading, but as you see, the moves have been absolutely perfect to the downside. You see, this morning we did actually have this wick down to create this low, and I would like to see, you know, a move down to take out this London low too. But we've kind of broken to the upside now. You know, this high's been broken and all that. It is very, very tricky to say what's going to happen because, as you've seen probably if you follow gold, the markets have kind of been gapping quite a bit. So what we could see happen, I think we had like a couple 100 pip gap a couple of weeks ago, and that would mean price could close here, but then it could open up again down here on the Sunday evening. So, you know, you can't really base your analysis now. You kind of got to see what happens on the first night, on the Sunday night for the opening, and then you can kind of gauge your trading off of that. You don't really want to just think, okay, this is what I'm going to do this week, no matter what happens. Well, then market gaps. If you've entered a trade before the weekend closed, that's why I'm not holding anything over the weekends, you know, even on my personal accounts, because you can get these crazy gaps on gold, and it's just not really worth the risk, in my opinion, to actually be trading during those gaps. It's just not really worth it, and especially with FTMO, I don't even think you can hold over the weekends unless you've got the swing account, of course. We look on the other pairs, we've got GU as well. Pretty much the whole last 2 days has literally just been in this one area, just in between here, not really doing much. You know, you can catch trades in these areas obviously, but you kind of want those nice trending markets. You get that pullback, you get that boom wick sniper entry, catch the move down, absolutely perfect. You know, GJ haven't really, well, obviously I haven't taken any trades on here, as you can see from my account. UJ haven't taken any trade, and AU we had that one trade, but as you see, the last like day or so on most of these pairs have pretty much been quite slow and sideways. As you see, UJ and GJ pretty much look the same, obviously because they both have the yen in them. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting week next week. I reckon we can get a very good amount of profit just by trading, you know, a couple trades per week. That's all you guys need, not 5 to 10 trades per day. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this little update. When I actually get the withdrawal for the FTMO, I'll do a little video explaining the whole process and how to do it. You know, how I'm getting paid out, how much I get paid out after all the conversions and the profit splits. So yeah, catch you guys next week.